Welcome to episode 3 of my Ironman series. So, after realizing how much I needed money, I prioritized getting 55 mage for high level alchemy. Rather than grinding the remainder of my magic levels out, I decided to do the combat tutorial in Lumbridge to attempt to get the remaining levels. The combat tutorial is a kind of a quick tutorial that gives XP book rewards if you do not know what that is. The higher the skill that you're using the books on, the more XP you get from the books. So I went from 46 magic to 53 magic using all the books I got from the tutorial. I needed 2 more levels, and I realized that the monthly distraction and diversion event called the Troll Invasion gives an XP book reward that gives a lot of XP on any skill. So I went to Birth Up and I did Troll Invasion for the month. It is extremely easy now. I remember before you needed a bit of strategy to do it and good equipment. But yeah, it is really easy even on an Ironman account, so I recommend everyone to do it. The book gave the 2 levels I needed for high level alchemy. Yes, baby, I got it finally. Now I can just out stuff to make mad GPs, and I can make my own nature runes too. So overall, it's a success. With my main source of money making unlocked, I am now opened up to do just about anything that requires money. So around the time I was going for 55 mage and the quest Dragon Slayer, I did a bunch of other quests as well. Since my Ironman was still relatively new with really low skills, I still have a lot of easy quests that I could do to gain some easy levels, such as the Fight Arena quest, the Waterfall quest, the Tree Gnome Village, and Grand Tree quest. I got all my melee stats to over 40 easily doing those quests. It is pretty standard for players to do these quests immediately, but since I was not a member for the first few days, I just had to do them later on. The only combat skill I have not trained at all is range, since magic is just better than it for everything early game. So at this point, I had a few goals I wanted to go for, such as completing the Freemanik Trials quest, getting 60 and higher dungeoneering for the Bone Crusher and Split Dragon Tooth necklace, and getting 60 magic for a God Staff. My main goal was to get 60 magic for the God Staff, because the God Staff will probably be the best weapon I can use for a long time for bossing, Slayer, and general combat. So I trained my magic from 55 to 60, mostly at Anku's. I had the Ghost Hunter armor, which gave me 9% extra damage against most undead monsters. You get that from the Halloween event that has just passed. The XP was great, and I made a shitload of money from them. They dropped so many Mithril 2-handed swords and chain bodies, which out for like 1.5k or higher. So I made a lot of money, a lot more than anything I've done thus far on my Ironman. They also drop other good stuff that are noted, such as the runes and some other stuff like ores. They are by far the best training spot besides Slayer at lower levels for sure. Once I hit 60 mage, it was off to Mage Arena in the wilderness for that sexy staff. Oh yeah. So my college internet shitted on me when I was fighting Kulodian, the dude that you had to fight for the God Staff, and I died from the lag. But the second round, I did it, and I got my Zemrak staff. Oh man, it looks so nice. And it was so overpowered compared to my level 40 battle staff. I felt like a boss. The real grind to high level status begins with this staff. My next video will be on dungeoneering and questing for the Bone Crushers, Dragon Tooth Necklace, and a bunch of other things. Thank you for watching, and see you next video.